night, registration night for the 1996 Magura Family Reunion. Okay, Herb and Heather, welcome to the Magura Reunion. And,
Hi, my name is Herb Magura. This is my wife Heather. My grandfather was John Magura.
And Herb's father was Michael Magura, and we lived in Manitoba.
and what, are you folks retired now, or what?
No, a year away.
Oh, yeah. And who are you with?
SCN.
Terrific. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, ready?
We're ready. We're both the
Okay.
guys.
My name is Yvonne Rindle. My grandfather was John Magura, who married Mary Luco. This is my husband, Barry Rindle, my daughter Anika Rindle, and my daughter Linnea Rindle. We are the Rindle, and we live in Winnipeg.
And we're very pleased to be
Are
here.
your folks retired?
I am.
Yvonne is retired.
He's still working and keeping me in the lifestyle and
Yeah,
the customs
we're
here.
not seeing much of Barry. The camera is shy. I notice he's turning his head.
They don't know you very well. Yes, my mother is Marie Turco. She was the Magura. She married Michael Turco.
Okay, thank you.
Now we're going to do that again, aren't we?
My name is Gordon Magura. My grandfather was John Magura. My father was Walter Magura. This is my wife, Judy Magura. And one I forgot to remember, or mention was my grandmother was Maria Luco. And we live in Winnipeg.
What do you folks do? Are you retired?
No.
Almost retired. Let's put it that way. Not quite, but almost.
Very
Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right.
And welcome to the reunion.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so you introduce, say who your dad is, who your grandfather was. Your grandfather was John.
That's my great-grandfather.
Yeah, great.
Can I start with the great-grandfather and then go down? Okay. Tell me when. Oh. Hi, I'm Kim Jeffrey. This is my husband, Tom Jeffrey. My great-grandfather was John Magura. My grandfather was Walter Magura. And my father is Gord Magura. And we live in Lorette, Manitoba. And I'd just like to say happy 52nd birthday to my dad, Gord Magura.
Thank you very much.
Is that 2-8? Okay, I think I got it. Hi, I'm Debbie Dewitt. This is my husband, Andy. My great-grandfather was John Magura. My grandfather was Walter Magura. And my father is Gordon Magura. And we both live in Winnipeg.
My name is Louise John Churchill. My grandfather's great-grandfather's name was Lawrence Shine, who married Maria Magura. This is my husband and wife. This are sons and daughters. We live in Sudbury.
That's okay. We'll get your sons and daughters later then. Yeah. Thank you very much. And welcome to the reunion. Okay.
I'm Antonia Magura. My grandfather was John Magura. My late husband was Michael Magura. I come from Heritage from the farm, and I'm retired at Post Sheriff.
My name is Terry Ladresse, and my grandfather was Peter Magura. My mother, Nellie Magura, married Stanley Borowski, and they moved to Toronto when they had me. And then I met my husband, Roger Ladresse, and had my daughter Christine and David. We live in Whitby, Ontario, Canada now, and we're really happy to be here.
And are you retired?
And I'm not retired, and I'm working as a registered nurse. And my husband is an environmental auditor, and Christine's in high school, and David's still in grade school. Musicians, everyone.
Hi, my name is Larry Yatcher. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai who married Mary Magura. This is my wife, Brenda Yatcher.
Hi.
And where do you live now?
Sudbury, Ontario.
Yeah, and you're retired?
No, we wish we're planning retirees.
Okay, thank you. And welcome.
I guess you don't want background music, just shall I start now?
Yeah, sure.
My name is Joe Shu, and my father's name was Lauren Chai. He married Maria Magura. And I'm retired and I live in Wood.
Thank you very much. Very good. And welcome to the reunion.
My name is Mary. My father was Peter Magura. I live in Transform.
And retired.
And retired.
Thank you. Okay.
Nellie Zalowski. And my father was Peter Magura. And what else do you want to know? And I live in Toronto.
And retired. Do nothing.
Yes, I'm retired and I'm collecting a pension, which is not big enough ever. And I'd like more. A bigger one.
Again.
My name is Frances Patrician.
Okay. I have to say my father, Lawrence Chai, was married to Maria Magura. What else am I supposed to say?
Retired.
And, I'm retired and I live in Old Bay. That's it.
Simple.
I am Josephine Tack. My mother's name was Annie Magura. My father is Nancy Mitchell. They were married in 1924. And then there is my son here, Leonard Tack, and his wife Barbara. And now I should give you the children, Vincent and Emily.
Okay. Okay, Len. You can introduce your family. Tell us all about them.
I'm Len Batak. I'm from Mississauga, Ontario. My wife and kids are home, unfortunately. My wife's name is Barbara. My kids' name are Vincent and Emily. As of 1996, they're 12 and 9. And unfortunately couldn't be here. But we're here to have some fun at the family reunion. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. No, that's it? Yep. Okay, and my mom is Mary Magura, married to Mary Soxley. And I guess still working for a living and working at the school garage in Old Mine. I have two children, a boy named Jeffrey and a daughter Gwen who's married to Brian is. That's about all I can think of right now.
Good enough.
It's good enough.
Thank you. Welcome to the reunion.
We're kept.
Hi, I'm Anne Clinton. My grandma and grandpa were Lawrence and Marie Chai. What do I say? Oh, I married Stan Valentin. We have two children. One's in Vancouver and the daughter in Brandon, and is married to Earl Martin.
Go ahead.
I'm Vicky Polinsky. My husband is Paul. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, married Maria Magura. That's our connection with the Magura clan. Paul and I are retired and we're living in St.
My name is Joyce Wagner. This is my husband, John Wagner. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai. My grandmother,
What's your mother's and father's name?
Francis and Bill Patricia.
Thank you very much. Yes, please. Right? Real loud, yeah. Okay, my name is Danny Panchison. My grandfather, fourth tribe, married Mary Magura. My wife, Deanna Hart Panchison. These are our sons, Luke Panchison and Reed Panchison, who live in Oak Bank. You introduced your wife, did you? Yes. Okay, terrific. Yeah, well, welcome to the reunion.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Eddie Shule. This is my wife, Mona. My mother is Rose Shule. My dad was Steve. My name is Eddie, and that's about all I can say. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai. My grandmother was Marie Chai. Marie Magura. We live in Transcona.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Had 4 children, and I had 2 other name was Magura. My grandfather was Peter Magura. My father was Michael Magura. I'm married. My husband's name is Natty Elder Valley. I have 2 children, Nancy and Robert. I live in Calgary.
Hi, my name is Eve Mary. My grandfather, great-grandfather was Lawrence Chai, who married Maria Magura. And my husband is Mike Merrick, and we had 5 children, and we live in Bollinger, and I live pretty well retired right now.
Thank you.
My name is Wendy Fisher. My father's name is Walter Magura. My grandfather is Peter Magura. My husband Dean Fisher. And my son Lee. And we live in Winnipeg.
Hi, I'm Iris Fishkill.
I'm Albert Richko. We are descendants of Andrew and Ann Richko. My mother was Magura. Dad's name was John Magura. And we resided in the place in 1923 where my parents started the homestead today, which is in Hazel Glen, Manitoba.
My name is Helen Quintek. My father's name was Mike Julie Chai. And my grandfather is Lawrence Chai. My grandfather. Oh, yeah, my grandfather.
I was married to Mary Magura.
Yeah, right. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, who was married to Maria Magura. Jack. And we have 5 children. 4 boys and 1 girl.
Names?
Names, Terry, Lloyd, Wayne, Barbara, and Brett. What else? They all live in Winnipeg. We have 7 grandchildren. Great grandchildren.
Hello.
Go ahead.
My name is Brian Yadchuk. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, married Maria Magura. This is my wife, Suzanne.
Hello.
And we have a little boy, but we didn't bring him with us. His name is Caleb.
He's 28 months old. And he's 28 months old, and we just went travel. We live in Sudbury, Ontario.
Retired. Not retired. A couple more months.
Sudbury, Ontario. And I haven't been here for 35 years, so it's nice to come back and see it.
My name is grainy. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, who married Maria Magura. This is my husband, Rob. And our children, Laura and Gregory. We live in Thunder Bay, Ontario.
What's your mother's name?
I'm sorry?
What's your mother's name?
My mother's name is Louise Yanchuk.
My grandfather was Peter Magura. This is my wife Linda. My son Scott and Kevin will be coming here tomorrow. And I don't know what else to tell. We live in Burns Hill. And I've lived there for actually quite a while now. Yeah, right. Big deal, eh, Walter? So anyway, what else you need to know?
Okay, I'm Jerry Magura. My grandfather was Peter Magura. My dad, Michael Magura, married Adeline Sernitsky. This is Kathleen. She and I share our lives at this point. This is my youngest son, Matthew, and his girlfriend, Jody. She and I share our lives at this point. Okay, thank you.
My name is Stan Chai. My wife, Margaret. I'm the son of Mike Chai, who was the son of Lawrence Chai, who was married to Maria. We have 3 children, all married, and 1 granddaughter who reside in Lockwood. And we also have a little farm in Gloucestershire where we grow our beer drinking. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, we're the Hagmans. I'm Lori Hagman. My husband Jeff Hagman. My father is David Shane, and his father was Mike Shane. Married, and Mike Shane, parents were Lawrence Shane, who married Maria Magura.
Any children?
No, we have no children.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rowdy Shake. This is my wife Tanya and my daughter Morgan. Son of Dan Chai. My grandpa was Mike Chai. And we live in Lockwood.
My name is Violet Regula. I'm married to Ken Regula, my daughter Darcy. We live on a farm. My father, mother, aunt, and Annie Magura Litchfield. My mother was born to John and Mary Magura. That's it.
Thank you.
I'm David Magura. My father was John Magura. My grandfather was Peter Magura. This is my wife, Martha. And my sons, Brian and Mark. Couldn't make it today, but they're back home in Central Street. Martha also has 3 sons. I'll let her tell you about them quickly. Their names.
Eric and Mary DeCaro. Her name is Lindgren. I have Lee. He's married to Donna. Their name is Lindgren also. And then there's my 3rd son, Aaron Lindgren.
Ready to speak? My name is Laura Magura Elliott. My grandfather was Peter Magura. This is my husband of 37 years.
Okay, for now, yeah. The two of us first, eh? Okay, Giver? Okay, my name is Bertie Magura. My dad was Mike Magura. And my grandfather was John Magura. And retired, still farming a little bit, eating less. Did you introduce her? What? Did you introduce her? Did you introduce her? Yeah, well, that's my wife, Margie. Been married 35 years. Yeah, very important. The other day, yeah.
My name is Cam Magura. My wife's Kathy Magura. My dad is Bertie Magura. My grandfather was Mike Magura. My great-grandfather was John Magura. And we live just outside of Oakbank. I'm a truck driver. My wife's the wife.
Did you introduce her?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
My name is Glenn Magura. My great-grandfather was John Magura. My grandfather was Mike Magura. My father, Bertie Magura. Tammy. Son Michael. Daughter Jennifer. Okay. Hi, my name is Will Magura. My wife is beside me, she's Miss Magura. My grandfather was John Magura. My dad was Walter, and my mother was Christine Magura. Okay? What do you do? Retired?
Retired.
My name is Kevin Magura. This is my daughter, Callie Magura.
My name is Kathy Magura.
I'm Carol Magura. And our father and mother are Wilton B. Magura. And our grandfather was Walter Magura. And our grandmother was Tina Magura.
Yeah, look. You didn't get it fast and you didn't get your say.
Oh, yeah, we got it in.
Okay, I was returning in the loop.
That's it. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sherry Fawcett. This is my husband, Jeff Fawcett. I'm the daughter of Stan Che, who is the son of Mike Che. And my great-grandfather is Lawrence Che, who was married Marie Magura. And we have no children. We do have a cat named Gizmo, though. And we live in Selkirk, Manitoba.
Perfect.
Do it.
Do it? Okay. My name is Gail Parrott, and my father is Walter Magura, and my grandfather is Peter Magura, and I live in Powell River, British Columbia, and I'm thrilled to be here at the Magura Family Reunion.
My name is Deidre Santos. My grandfather is Walter Magura. My great-grandfather is Peter Magura. This is my sister, Grainy, and this is my cousin, Lee. We all live in Winnipeg.
Now you want to do the Magura?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Arlene Starter. This is my husband, Ron. My parents are Albert and Iris Richel, and my grandparents were Andrew Richel, and he married Annie Magura, and my great-grandfather is John Magura. We live in Selkirk. We've been living there for the last, East Selkirk family been there for the last 2 years, and we're looking forward to having a great weekend.
Terrific.
I kind of stumbled there like that.
Okay.
My name is Nellie Chai, and my husband was Pete Chai, and my father-in-law was Lawrence Chai, who was married to Mary Magura.
Very good. And where do you live?
I live in Garson,
And retired?
retired.
Very good.
Shall we tell my age?
No. Well, yes, we know you're just a young thing.
Hi, I'm Debbie McLaughlin. This is my husband, Richard McLaughlin, and these are my two boys, Thomas McLaughlin and Matthew McLaughlin. My grandfather was Peter Magura, and my parents are Iris and Walter Magura.
Okay.
say something.
Try that again.
Again? Hi, I'm Debbie McLaughlin. This is my husband Richard McLaughlin and my sons Thomas McLaughlin and Matthew McLaughlin. My grandfather was Peter Magura, and my parents are Iris and Walter Magura. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. My name is Mary Slinsky. I was a dietitian before. My grandfather, great-grandfather was Lawrence Chai, who married Maria Magura, and this is my husband Leonard. And my parents were, well, my dad is William and Francis Benson. Yeah. And we live in Winnipeg.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Suck your gut in here.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Mervyn Yanchuk. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, who married Maria Magura. This is my wife, Laura. I'm from Thunder Bay. We are. I work for the Thunder Bay Police Department. I'm a detective in the Criminal Investigation Branch. And my wife, Laura, is Visitor Service Assistant for Old Fort William in Thunder Bay.
And your parents?
My mother is Louise Yanchuk from Sudbury, and my father was Nicholas Yanchuk, and he is passed on. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, good.
Hey, I'm Brian Rootskill, my son Adam, daughter Holly, Mary Ann, my wife Judy. We live in Hazel Ridge. I'm farming, work as a welder in Winnipeg. My wife teaches for transport in Springfield. My grandfather was Andrew Rootskill, married to Ann Magura. They lived in Hazel Glen.
Great-grandfather?
Great-grandfather is John Magura. And that's all I got to tell you. We're here for good times.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Judy Slavinsky. My mother's name is Steffi Slavinsky. She went to Steffi Schule. My father's name is Paul Slavinsky. My grandmother on my mother's side is Rose Schule. Her name was Rose Tribe. She was married to Stephen Schule. Her parents, Rose Schule's parents, are Lawrence Chai and Maria Magura. I'm one of 5 children of Paul and Steffi. I'm in the middle of 5. I'm 34 years old. I'm presently not married. I don't have any children, so I'm single. I live in the city of Winnipeg. I was formerly a farmer and a lawyer, and now I'm a consultant to artists and artist groups in the city, so I'm self-employed. I'm very glad to be at the reunion today and to meet my family.
Perfect. Perfect.
Good morning. My name is Judith Slavinsky. My parents are Paul Slavinsky and Steffi Schule. Steffi's mother is Rose Chai, married to Stephen Schule. Rose Chai, Schule's parents were Lawrence Chai and Maria Magura. So that's how I fit into this thing. I'm middle child of 5 of Paul and Steffi Slavinsky. I'm 34 years old. I'm living in the city of Winnipeg, and I'm not married at the present time. I don't have any children. I'm educated as a lawyer and have worked for a lawyer for 8 years, as a lawyer for 8 years, and I've been, for the past year, worked as a consultant to artists and arts groups in Winnipeg and Manitoba. And I'm very happy to be here.
My mother's name. Oh, there you go. Okay. My name is Margaret Persisney. My father's name is Stanley Kloss, and my mother's name was Jean Ruchko, and my grandfather's name was Andrew Ruchko and Ann Magura. Okay, this is my husband Larry. Larry Persisny. Then we have Ian Persisny, and we have Shane Persisny, and Trina Persisny. Okay.
Grandfather?
Oh, and grandfather, great-grandfather was John Magura.
Terrific. Oh, and what do you do? Where do you live?
We live in Winnipeg, in North Kildonan, at 104 Red Bay. Okay. Manitoba.
That's terrific. Thank you. You look beautiful.
name is Wilma Bart. My grandfather, my grandfather was Peter Magura. My husband Don Bart. My son Ryan Bart. And my daughter Karen Bart.
Your parents' name?
My parents are
Harry and Mary Doctor.
Harry and Mary Sawchuk.
You live in Winnipeg?
Yeah, we live in Winnipeg.
Tell me when. Okay. My name is Eileen Sim. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, who married Maria Magura. And this is my husband Frank. And I have no children.
Your father's
Oh, my parents. My father was Peter Chai, and he married Nellie. And we live in Winnipeg. Is that it?
Get a little closer together. No, that's it. That's it. Okay. Perfect.
Hi, I'm Harvey Leloup. This is my mom, Myrtle Leloup. My dad, Frank Leloup. My great-grandfather was Joseph Leloup, and he was married to Rosalie Magura. My wife, Barbara, is not here today, but sends her regrets. Our family has, Frank's family has myself, brother John, and brother Dale. They have their own families. I have 6 children of my own, and they're aged 14 to 22. We live basically around Brandon, and I'm a school principal. My dad is a retired carpenter, and we're thrilled to be here.
Hi, I'm Reed Weiss. This is my brother John Weiss. These are our girlfriends Beth McLean and Tammy Bates, and this is John and my nephews Cole. And my grandparents, my brother's grandparents, were Peter and Nellie Chai. Our great-grandparents were Lawrence Chai, who married Maria Magura. And we live in Edmonton, Alberta.
Hi, my name is Curtis Rossman. This is Cole. And this is Chris Rossman. This is my girlfriend Deanna. My mother is Lorraine Chai. And my grandparents are Peter and Nellie. And my great-grandparents were Lawrence Chai and Maria Magura. I live up north in Grand Rapids. And not much more to tell. Good.
I'm Lorraine Chai. My husband David Lewis. My parents are Peter and Nellie Chai, and my grandparents were Lawrence and Marie Chai. We live in Edmonton. You're just seeing all three of my sons here on the tape, and I'm a registered nurse, and David works for the provincial government. Okay. And what do we do? Nothing. You stand here and look for your service.
Okay, my name is Ron Chai. My dad was Peter Chai and Nellie Chai. My grandfather was Lawrence Chai and married Maria Magura. This is my wife Lucille. That's my daughter Tara and our son Jared. And you, where you live? Oh, we live in Cloverleaf. Actually, Hazel Glen. We live in Hazel Glen.
Ready? Yeah. Hi, I'm Ken Stanlick, son of Katie Chai, who's the daughter of Mary Magura. This is my wife Bonnie, my daughter Bailey, and my daughter Ivy. And we're thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Your grandfather?
My grandfather was Lawrence Chai, and my grandmother was, I thought it was Mary Magura, but it's Maria Magura.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you live where?
Sorry?
Where do you live?
We live in Winnipeg.
Ready? My name is Virginia Lanaway. My mother's name was Jean Richko. And my grandma's name was Anna Magura, and her dad's name was
two daughters, Sherry Lanaway and Tracy Lanaway, that aren't here today because they're working.
Very good. And you live where?
We live 3 miles east of Boulder.
This is the Pete Chai group. We're going to take a picture of the 35 millimeter. And the
No, it didn't. Stanley, it's self-focusing. Don't hang on to it.
If you got anything funny to say or make a face? You want to make a rat face?
Would everybody make an ugly face now?
Anything, whatever you like. This is a Katie Stampnick family. We're just getting ready to photograph here for still pictures. Got anything funny to say? Koska. That's good. Perfect. This is Stanley Valenta and Katie. Stanley, Pat, and Katie. This is the Anchuk family. They're Louise Yanchuk, or used to be Louise Chai.
Picture's lopsided.
Are you glad to be here? Are you glad to be here? This is the Ponchician group we'll be taking next. They're just getting themselves all lined up here. Murphy.
Is it focused?
No, it's not a radio.
We're now getting the Murawski group and the Dresses. Mr. and Mrs. Frank Leloup from Brandon and their son Harvey. Say, Youngster Myers. We thought if we had the kids for the camera.
They're all here except for one. Oh, where's Sherry? Yes, you know, where's Jeff? Hey, Jeff. Okay, go ahead now. Okay, they're coming in.
It's not really for the camera.
Somebody take pictures of them.
Turco group and the Rindles. To the left, right behind the sign.
Okay, now we're organized. Hi, how are you? Okay, where are we looking? Looking at the camera. Say hi. We are absolutely. We got you all.
Well, there's an honorary
was grandfather was Henry Lurchko and Anne Lurchko, and we all belong to the John Magura family. Did I miss anything this time? And we live in Hazelridge.
No focusing on this, right?
Okay, we now have the Mary Souchik group, Sparks, Wesley Souchik.
You're a little tall.
Tell me if I have to want me to move back?
Yeah, maybe back just to the back of the table.
Slide this table back a little bit more.
Want me to go to the other side?
No, that's good because then it'll be as long as that's perfect.
Right, kid?
Okay, get close together, you two.
Oh, are you taking naps?
Yeah.
Whoa, get out of here.
Oh, that's good. It'll be just 1 second. Put that down now. You can't use that. Introduce yourself. You can introduce your husband and tell him who your parents were and your grandparents. What you do, and that's it.
Okay, go.
My name is June Muddy. My parents are Francis and Bill Anderson. My great... This is my husband, Richard. My grandparents are Lawrence Chuck and Maria Magura. Live in Winnipeg. My husband works at the municipal hospital, and I work for Penner. And we have a daughter named Anne, but she is named Penny.
Perfect.
You guys all flashing?
Wait, I gotta announce here. Okay, this the attack group. Is there anybody else with you? Just
This is just right there. Lots of attacks in a minute.
Hey?
Lots of attacks in a minute.
Okay, we're gonna photograph the attack groups now. Hello, Teddy. I'll catch you in a minute. Rose, she'll be here. Yeah, we'll catch you. Don't go too far away. Sit right there in the end. Okay.
You go in the middle there, I'll stand behind him. I could have a problem. Real wide-eyed lens here. No, it didn't be that wide. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Do it again. Didn't get it.
Okay, watch your hair. Who's gonna take ours?
It's okay. The camera's rolling. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The camera's rolling. That's fine. Don't make any dirty faces at me. No bad sign language.
Can you see Leonard and all that?
Take another one.
What do you got?
Just in case. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's okay. I thank you.
Okay.
You look into here.
Oh, I'm cut off.
Mom?
Well, I'll get you. I'll get you.
Oh, okay.
I have to stand on the stool.
Here, I'll sit down a little bit. That's okay? A little better?
That's better.
Okay.
You see what's happened now? Because they're so close, you better get on the other side of that table.
Think so?
Yeah. See, my camera was
Yeah,
up
I knew
here.
it was up there.
Now I don't, the wide angle lens. Up to the front of the table.
All right.
Are we all in there now? Yeah, no, I just see.
Okay, that's good now. Okay.
Okay. In behind the table. Okay. See what happened is they moved me off the stage, so I came in. Go in right against the wall. Okay, let's try that. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
My name is Magura. My parents, Walter and Richard Magura, grandparents, John and Grace Magura. Happy to hear the 1996 reunion for glad to be here.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, the kids are going to have to be on the chair. We pull back and get them up on the chair. Can you get one more on the chair?
Can you stand up?
Yeah. Okay, just sort of sit on the back of the chair. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. I think that's going to be perfect. You don't need to feel it.
John, why don't you sit on the table?
Yeah, that's better.
No kiss.
I can't.
Get Brianne. Brianne, look forward. There.
That's looking good.
Okay.
Looking good. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Nancy Spotty. My husband John. My daughters Brianne and Caitlin. My son Jake and Michael. My mother is Joan Lapp. My grandmother and grandfather is Mike and Adeline Magura. My great grandfather is Peter Magura.
And you live where?
I live in East Selkirk, Manitoba.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see if I got you all in here. Beautiful. Go ahead.
My name is Robert Black. My wife Sandy Black. Miranda Black. My mother's name was Stone Black. Adeline and Michael Magura is her father and mother's name, and Peter Magura is my great grandfather's name.
And you live where?
I live in Winnipeg.
All right, thank you. Okay, shoot.
Hi, my name is Ted Magura. This is my wife, Rosemary. My father was John Magura. My great-grandfather was Peter Magura. And I was my two sons, David and Michael, were here in Torrance.
And you're from where?
We're from Granby, Illinois, which is outside of Chicago. And
Do you like the picture? Your family?
it. Talk into it.
Hi, my name is Wendy, and this is my husband Brian. My parents are Wesley and Irene Sawchuk. My grandparents are Harry and Mary Sawchuk, and my great-grandfather was Peter Magura, and we live right now in Bozeman, Manitoba. Bye.
Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Jenny Heininger. I'm the daughter of Michael and Antonia Magura. My grandfather was John Magura. This is my husband Art Heininger and my daughter Melanie. And we live in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Okay, go. My name is Rudy Magura. My grandfather was John Magura, and this is my wife, Judy. I'm the son of Mike Magura, and I have two sons. One is Ken, and he's got a son and a daughter, and also I have a son by the name of Dennis. He also has a son and a daughter. We're proud grandparents of four. Thank you very much. Want to get a little closer together? Okay, go ahead.
We are Albert and Iris Richko, our daughter Leanna. We have our parents are Andrew and Anna Richko. We are the John Magura Family Reunion.
Very good. That didn't hurt at all. This is the Henry Richko Family Portrait Group.
All together, so 1, 2, 3. Hey, how did you get there? What? Can you move over another 4 feet? Right out the door. Oh, yeah. Keep going, Wally.
Move it along, move it along, move it along. Come on, over.
That's me again. We'll see lots of you before the evening's out. Can you hear me? Yeah?
Gotta finish it by the family portrait first.
We're going to serve supper in 5 minutes.
Okay, all done? This is Mike and Adeline Magura group. That includes the Smileys,
It's rolling. I'm just scanning everybody. Yeah, don't run, don't run. We're done. You're going up there. Exit, stage left. Go ahead. We got you all. Nice going, guys. Okay, make it quick, folks. Yeah, you better bring your chairs up in front. Push your chairs forward, because we gotta have some people sitting down. Well, the little kids can maybe sit down. No, we got you and Teddy here, right? Yeah. Okay, no, this is we thought here just another group.
Okay, hurry it up, please. Mike and Anthony Magura group for Family Portrait.
Sit down, yeah. Yeah, get as many people sitting down as possible, because all I'm going to do is scan the camera. People finished there? Because I've been taking you right along while you were getting disorganized and fighting amongst yourselves. Okay, you can take off on your own time. Go ahead, I'll keep filming. Yeah. Go ahead, you can take off. There, that didn't hurt.
Okay, hurry, música.
Oh, not yet. Walt, you got to shoot
Okay, this is Sunday, the 30th of June, and this is Sunday brunch at the 1996 Family Reunion. Those are some of the people admiring the displays, different family groups.
I knew we left this here for a reason.
Hello. Somebody left their glasses and keys up here at the PA system. Thank you.
Deidre and Brittany and their boots. Look at these boots.
Is Leslie?
These are cool.
Has Leslie done it?
Okay, you're done. Now what about Deidre? But you can't come too close, Deidre. Yeah, that's good.
Hi, my name is Gail Harris.
Let's see your boots. Oh yeah, okay. I was just finished taking Deidre and Brittany's boots.
Walter. Oh, he's yakking to his long-lost nephew. Why am I? Yes, there you go. Now you got it.
These are great things, but don't try and take snaps. People move.
Here. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. There we have it.
He's going to have a tough time getting that T-shirt over the Magura Mountain.
The true Magura Mountain.
Oh, come on, they're just the rolling hills.
Take this off, eh?
Put the bag over here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm trying to.
Tuck it into your shorts there, lady.
I hope it's nothing good because they're lying to you. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? Nice to see you. Just wonderful.
Your videotaping already?
Wonderful. Well, just a little bit.
Cheers.
Why is it cheers?
Cheers.
All the best. When you showed up, this thing kicked into an asterisk. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means. Are you getting some nibblies, or are you getting some nibblies?
Take a picture of taking a picture.
Dueling cameras.
Get them.
Oh, I see a flashing.
Oh, hi. I need the wide angle for this shot.
Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jerry. You want to see the lighthouse?
It's hard to video when you're laughing. Not you.
You can say, get that thing out of my face, and I will, honestly. I'm doing just great. I like your shirt, Jerry. I like your shirt, too.
And this is my daughter, Robbie's wife. You got a little sit there. I'll get some. Here, we got, here, thanks. Copy this on your arm. We'll keep the whole bunch.
Do that again, John. And there's the mom. Big sleep.
Yeah. Oh, very big.
Building your brass?
You're kidding. We're just waiting for Robert and
Next person I'd like to call upon is Anthony Magura from Beausejour.
No, that's all right. Not at all.
The next person I'd like to call is Marie Turco. Where's that? Stand right there, Auntie. Unfortunately, I don't think Stan Kloss was able to be with us, but he is one of our seniors. So maybe, is Leonard here? Is Len here? Is Wallace here? Where are you, Wallace? And I think I saw Mary Sawchik here. Is Mary here? And then Nellie Borowski. Is Nellie here? Where are you, Nellie? Come on up. Still here? Where's that guy, Andrew? Go.
Eddie, up here, Eddie.
Got room? Yep. When you did a shot that ducks, I guess the phone right over.
Was Iris here? That's okay, Iris. Hey, Dale. Nellie Chai here? Where's Nellie Chai?
Any idea what I did with my camera?
Next, is Rosie Shue.
Okay, hang on, I'm sorry.
And where's Katie Stanton?
Vasca, look that way. Yeah. I took one now. I thought they told another one. I just took it now.
And next is Larry Magura from Chicago. Oh, it's Francis Patricia. Where's Francis?
Moving up in front of us again. Francis, I want to get you.
Then I'd like to call upon, please, ladies, just bear with me for a couple more minutes. I'd like to call upon Myrtle Lulu.
There's Tanya. She's looking to be well there.
Next, I'd like to call upon Mike Merritt. Mike, where's
Exactly what he was saying.
Up yet. How many?
Well, they better not miss my mom.
Next, I'd like to call upon Adeline Magura. Paul Slavinsky. Is Paul here? Thanks, Paul. Those, ladies and gentlemen, according to my wife's historical records, are our senior citizens. Now, if there's somebody we missed, would you please indicate to me now? Don't be afraid, because we have extras. Is there anybody? Oh, yeah, sure.
Rondo. $300 on the tickets. Okay, here you go. What a spender. Joan, no matter how much you try, that's not going away.
Time just so that the dancers nor the children get hurt. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phyllis Harlett, and I'm pleased to present the Orlan Ukrainian Folk Ensemble. Orlan is under the auspices of the Ukrainian National Federation, St. Boniface Branch. Director and choreographer is Dr. Taras Babik, Gordro Igor Ivashchenko, and recorded by the Vidyoka Orchestra in Kiev. This evening, Orlan will present two dances. The first is entitled Hutsu Duet. This dance was recently performed in Walt Disney Duet, will be performed by Andrea and John Babik. Ladies and gentlemen, Orlan. This dance is usually performed by the entire company of 45 dancers. However, because of the long weekend and previous commitments, only 17 dancers will be able to be present for this performance. On behalf of Dr. Babik and the members of Orlan, we would like to thank Mary and Yvonne Randall for inviting us to perform this evening on the occasion of the Magura Family Reunion. We extend to the Magura family our congratulations and best wishes for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now invited to sit back and enjoy the artistry of Orlan with the presentation of Popak.
front of the video camera, I'm sort of faced up against it myself. But you didn't have a script like I have, and I'm not preparing a long speech. However, I welcome you all to the 1996 Magura Family Reunion. I'd like to thank my own family, my wife and my own family, for 100% participation. I'd like to especially thank my daughter Debbie, who was responsible for a lot of the work on the computer for all the name tags here. There was over 420 name tags made. We have a few more family group pictures coming up. We'll try to squeeze those in because we understand that some of you won't be available tomorrow. We'd like to squeeze them in tonight, if we can. A special thanks to those people who made the effort to come from the States or out of province, traveled many miles, cost you those extra bucks to get here, and we sure appreciate it. And just for a lot of the younger people, some of you that came here from the United States, I don't know whether you know how this all came about, but in the dirty 30s, when there weren't too many jobs in Canada for Canadians, a lot of brave people from Sapton, Cloverleaf, and all these rural areas ended up in the United States to try to go down there and eke out a living. And those that went there and worked hard, they've come up big. A lot of the Canadians, younger Canadians, including my own family, don't realize this. This is how come a lot of these people are coming down here from the States, because they're actually, in a way, if you go way back, they're just a bunch of displaced Canadians. Okay, we lost an hour of time due to power failure. Let's enjoy ourselves and pass this on to the next person.
And now on behalf of the John Magura family, we're going to call upon Bernie Magura.
First of all, I'd like to thank the committee for all the work we did, bringing us all together here. And everybody who came from far and near. And I would like to say a few things about the John Magura family, especially some of the younger kids would know who there was, and they started farming in the Cook Street area many years ago. There was 7 children. Steve, Mike, Ann, Louise, Walter, and Marie, and Pete. And they all went to school to Sapton. I often say that's where I got my degree, and they all got their degree in Sapton too. And, they were all members of Cook Creek St. Michael's Church. There was, so when Steve, he was supposed to be married, he married many people from Hazel Ridge. They settled in the United States, lived in Chicago for a while, and in Ohio. They had 2 sons, Lawrence and Donald. And Stan was my dad. There was 4 of us, myself and my brother Rudy and Kirby and my sister Betty. And there was Annie. She married Henry Wishko. They settled on the farm in Hazel Glen. They had 6 children. Jean, Julian, Josie, Eddie, Albert, and Violet. And then there was Uncle Walter. Lived most of his life here at Bossier. He married Nancy. Did I say that Nancy married Henry Wishko? Or did I miss that? Yeah. Uncle Walter The one thing I would say, nowadays, people complain a lot about that. But when you think back to when John Magura, my grandfather, died, he died at 6 years of age. He left 7 children. The youngest, the oldest one was 13. The youngest one was 6 months old. And there's 40 acres of land. Cut in half by a creek. There's no welfare, no mother-in-law, no family.
No hydro.
Yeah. There was one thing. There was family. I remember Father saying many times, along the beach, Magura Family. Another one you mentioned a lot is Uncle Lawrence Chai, his cousins, Mike, Frank, John Chai, all helping them out. They got through it. Everybody grew up, married, went out to the world, and made a respectable living. That's what these cities are all about. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bert. Representing the Maluk family is Harvey. And Harvey's going to have a few words for us too.
I would just like to thank all of you for inviting our side of the family to this great reunion. I make my living in education, or I try. I've had quite an education today. Thought we had our own little lives in Brandon, and didn't realize that there was this entire group that we didn't know. And I just want to thank you for the great hospitality. As we drove out from Brandon, we had our misgivings, thinking like, we won't know anyone in this whole room. Over the course of the day, we've got to meet many of you, and it's been just our delight. I would just like to fill you in a bit about the Maluk side of the family. I got to know the name Rosalie Magura when I was doing a family tree for us about 1984, and the name didn't mean a thing to me at that time, other than my dad said that's who your grandmother was. She died in 1937, and I was born 2 years after that. Our family consists of my dad's family had 9 in it. He's Frank, he's here, and his my mom, Myrtle. She has one sister, Luella, who lives in Country Bay, and her husband, Lou. And I believe some of you over the years met Aunts Jean, Annie, there was Mary, Nick. Willie had a hairdressing shop here in Winnipeg. It's called Hollywood Stage or something like that. I can't remember. Goodbye, guys. That's most of the Luke family. In Brandon, currently, besides my own family, I have a cousin, Ken, and his wife, Pat. They have a couple of kids that are grown up. And Marvin Luke is living in Winnipeg. He's quite high. He works for the Strike with West, where foods are really. But that's sort of the family, the Luke family. There are a number of them scattered throughout Western Canada. I have a younger brother, John, who's in Whitehorse, practicing law there, and another brother in Fort St. John, BC, who works in the computer business. I've got 6 kids, so there's going to be 5 of those are boys, so there will be many, many Maluks. And if you hear that name, or if you ever want to contact this side of the family, please give me a call in Brandon or in the phone book. And I teach school there, so our contact. And I just feel with the contact that I have through me and Will and Walter, because as I continue to work on our family tree, we find photographs, and I'm hoping that I can share some of those with the Magura side now that I know that there's really somebody that cares. And thank you very much. It's been a terrific day. I don't know how to explain this to my family, because they said, what are you going there for? They're off to the lake and with their girlfriends and all that kind of stuff. And I said, look, we're family, you know, we'll find out. Boy, have I got something to tell them. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Hart. And representing the Chai chain Where's that guy right here from Chicago?
I was really delighted when Stan Shea called me in Chicago to ask me to say a few words about our part of the family. So I wanted to really recognize this very, very wonderful family that we have here today, and to think about what this was like when we got this family started, because it was more than 100 years ago when Mary Magura and her brothers came here from Poland to do better. They clearly wanted to improve themselves, and they wanted to make things a whole lot better. And at about the same time, around the turn of the century, Lawrence Shea came here as well. They came from the same small town in Poland, and he too wanted to do better, and they settled in the Winnipeg area. Now, there's very little knowledge about what happened during those very early days, because most of that knowledge is really lost to all of us. But we know that they were married in 1903, and they lived in Winnipeg on 666 Manitoba Avenue. And about 1908, they then moved to Hazel Ridge, to a very fertile piece of property. And it's a piece of property that I walked around, and it's indeed very fertile. But we also know that they too were very fertile people, weren't they? Because in a very short, relatively short period of time, they had 12 children. And unfortunately, like many families during that time period, lost 2 children in the early days, either in childbirth or shortly thereafter. But during that time period, they managed to have and raise 10 children. We have John and Mike and Frank, my father. We have Aunt Rose, who was here but had to leave, Aunt Nellie, Pete, Aunt Katie, who's also here today, Auntie Ann, Aunt Frances, who's here today, and we had Aunt Louise as well. So they had 10 children during that time period. And you only have to talk to them and get an understanding of how difficult things must have been during those very early days, and how tough life must have been here in this area around the turn of the century in the 1910, 1920 period. But we certainly have a glimpse, I think, of what was important to the family, because Lawrence Shea went to Winnipeg in the early days because he wanted to start a school district. And he went to Winnipeg, and I'm told in those days it probably took 2 days by horse or by oxen to get there in very difficult circumstances. And he went to whoever it was that was in charge of these kinds of things at the time, and had a discussion, and was told it was impossible to start a school district in the area where you were because you needed at least 6 children to do so. And you can only imagine the smile on Grandfather Lawrence's face when he said, "Hey, I've got that part covered." So it's recorded in the history books of this region that Grandfather Lawrence Shea actually got the school district started, and so we can imagine, and we now know, that education was one of the things that was indeed very, very important to him. We also know that family was very important, because after all, he had 10 children, and he was married to Mary for 22 years, up until 1925, when tragedy struck the Shea household at that point in time, because Lawrence Shea died at the age of 42 in 1925, leaving Mary and 10 children from the age of about 18 or 19 or so down to a few years old, alone on a fairly large working farm. And one can only imagine what that must have been like. And I described the situation when people ask me where I'm from and what I've done and so forth, and I describe what that situation is. Almost inconceivable what that must have been like for Mary Magura then. But we can imagine as well that some of the values that Mary Magura must have had led her to be a very proud woman, a very stubborn woman. She probably stuck to things far longer than any other person might have, and probably really recognized that was the important thing to do. And I know that's probably one of the traits that I inherited from my grandmother, because I have a tendency to be a little stubborn and stick to things a little longer than I should. And I imagine most of you who are married to a Magura that are in this room also recognize that we can be fairly stubborn and we can stick to things, and so we imagine that we probably inherited those things from the Magura side of the family. Well, after his death, things were very tough on the farm. We know that, but we also know that my Uncle John decided to leave the farm and go to the United States because opportunities were a lot better in Chicago, where he settled, than they were here at the time. And he also decided that he too wanted to be sure that he had a better life for the family. So in the 1920s, when he went to Chicago, he was followed by a long list of people, and it's kind of impossible for us to really capture that list, but a partial list of people who went to Chicago following him was my dad, Frank, who went to the Chicago area. We know that John Magura did as well. We know that Aunt Nellie did, and we know that there was a long list of people who went. We didn't report that, of course. We don't know who all the people were. Some went there to stay, others came back to Canada, and then others moved on to other locations. But we do know that one of the things they had was what was called a 24-hour bed, because in those days, they had people, they worked days, nights, all sorts of shifts, and the bed was never empty in the John Shea household because of the number of people who actually came to that area and stayed there. We were told as well that money sent back by Uncle John and my dad actually helped pay the taxes on the farm and helped save the family farm from loss of the family. We do know as well that while my dad and Uncle John moved away, that their hearts really never left the area, because for year after year after year, and I can remember this when I was a kid, driving from Chicago every summer to come back and visit their families here in the Winnipeg area. They would come back and spend 2 weeks visiting and then go back to Chicago. And so that idea of family that we believe was so important to Lawrence Shea, we know was also important to the Shea family in general. And you really only have to talk to Auntie Katie, Auntie Rose, Auntie Louise, or Auntie Frances to know that family values are indeed very important to them today as well. Because when you ask them to talk about their children, a smile will come over their faces, or a little gleam will come into their eyes as they grab the grandchild, the great-grandchild, or even their son or daughter, and bring them over and reintroduce them to you. So we know that family values were certainly and continue to be a very important thing in the family. A couple of other things we know, that the men in the family were pretty extraordinary people as well. They weren't formally educated, but I know that Uncle Pete and Uncle Mike could tear apart an engine or a piece of machinery and put it back together in no period of time at all. We know that Uncle John was a very skilled craftsperson. We do know that he also knew how to run a lathe and how to deal with metal of all kinds. How they learned these kinds of things and how they developed those skills is really hard to understand and know today. But if you ever wonder yourself, if you're a Magura, and you wonder how you know how to do certain things that you haven't done before, that's probably another funny little characteristic that we all inherited, that somehow just got passed along, that funny, uncanny ability to do things that you've never done. Well, there's probably a lot more than I can say. I do want to mention one other thing, which was very important, and that was when I talked to my mom about many of those trips that we made here from the Chicago area. She reminded me that my dad loved to drop in and surprise people. He never announced when he was coming out to the farm before to the area, because he loved to drop in, whether it was catching Aunt Julie and Uncle Mike in the field, or Aunt Rose and Uncle Steve in the Cloverleaf store, whatever. He loved to drop in on people. But we're very fortunate that that particular character trait is not a dominant trait that was passed on to all of us. But we do know that there are at least a couple of people in the family that have this trait, and this trait was carried on in its fullest incarnation by Stan Shea, who we all know loves to drop in and see people whenever he can. So, this is indeed a fantastic and wonderful family. The only thing I can think to do to kind of wrap this up now is to propose a toast to the family, particularly my grandparents, Lawrence and Mary Shea, and the other Maguras, and let's have one drink, one quick toast to this wonderful family.
Put your feet down. You're like my mom. No, not upstairs. Back up. Back there. No, don't.
David, don't hold on. Me.
Well, watch what you do with it.
Right on schedule, even the weather.
Doesn't get any better than this, eh?
Nope.
Here's the owner of this gorgeous place, right here. This is the man that made it happen. The food man.
How are we doing, Barry?
Family Chai.
We are, we have a few people leaving early, so I consider the grandfather a little earlier, those I believe. And, grand schedule is no
He's looking better. That color's coming back.
Yeah, I've only been here a couple times before, a couple meetings we've had.
Enjoy this.
Are you hungry? Right?
You're eating it.
I don't like it.
Well, then you don't eat it. I'll eat it. Why?
I want to play with food.
Go.
One to perfection.
The barbecue was wonderful.
So you enjoy wildebeest, do you? I didn't know that you ate that stuff. These are our good friends and cousins from Chicago, Richard and is it Ron?
I said one day we're going to ask everybody looking at the picture.
Hi, Ben. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Ben. Yeah, we've met. Martin and his windows.
Oh, that's Franksport. This is Franksport.
That's
And this is Miss. Yeah, this is Mrs. Rucco.
Lawrence?
No, Robert.
Is it ready to operate, Bob? Is it ready to operate?
Oh, yeah. Don't let it go. Now, this is Mrs. Rucco. She's way back in the family from me. I think possibly your dad and you went to school together?
Yeah. So, this is given to me for our 40th anniversary from John and Josie Chai.
I'll be darned.
Mm-hmm. And that's 30 years old already.
Wow.
And I want to leave
Right there,
this
wash
in
them out.
Chai's family because I don't need it, you know, I'm pretty soon I'll be gone. I'm 92 years old. So therefore I thought of Stanley's the only chai in Canada.
But that's okay. That's good. Good place.
So I want him to have this souvenir or keepsake,
Very good.
or if you don't want it as a bucket, as an ice bucket, you can fill it up with
I have a basket at home.
Rye or vodka?
Artificial flowers. And keep it on your dining room table. That's what I have
That'll
at
be there
home.
forever, dear.
Okay?
What's the red light, Richard, for Bobby?
So that's my...
I have no idea. It's not even
I
my
really
camera.
appreciate that.
Yeah, okay.
We might run out of film.
So
We're
this
very
is
close
it.
to running out of film.
Because I can't hear. I can't hear it anymore.
You would like
Yeah.
you would like to have it, and
Yes.
you know my family when I go, they'll have enough left over what there is. But this I thought that
We
belongs
thank you
to
very,
child.
we thank you very, very much.
Thank you again.
Wait a second.
I asked your brother, how is your mother? She said she was doing good.
Doing fine, yes. She's doing fine.
Oh, there's Brenda.
Mary Lupo, she, Uncle John and Josie gave her this. And the 40th wedding anniversary. And she donated
I got a
it to the
feeling there might be
child.
another reunion. Maybe you'll be here.
I will keep it for
Maybe you'll be here.
Very nice.
Now it's child.
We'll try that though, right?
Mom. Turn
I say,
Yeah,
you
he's
use
going to take a
flowers.
veggie roast.
Philadelphia flowers. Joyce's daughter arranges flowers, finished flowers for weddings and such, you know.
There we go.
Arranges. So if you decide to have flowers in it, artificial flowers, so Joyce's daughter can do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye-bye. Nice to see you. Oh, this is...
Maybe I'll see you this
Wonderful.
Yeah, okay?
Love you, dear.
I want all this airbrushed out.
My mom died of liver
You want something
problem.
airbrushed in too?
That hair can be airbrushed.
My mom died of a liver problem, and she says, I need a drink.
This is better. I can see you better.
Rose, get in here. Rose, get in here.
Why are we in the dark?
Oh, actually, Rosie,
Why are we taking pictures in the dark?
Full circle.
I got you all.
Doing something, yeah. You just take pictures. These are moving pictures and we're not moving.
That's right. We're waiting
You
for
want
it.
your
Four wonderful relatives from the United States.
Where's
on
where does
video?
Stanley go?
Oh, I went up and I got my potato. I can make some comments on my potato.